Okay, I think this is going to be a very fun video. I got the idea to do this from chatting with Timmy Timmy this morning. We were talking about the Russian Tornado 3.5 grain plastic pellet with the little silver ball in the tip of it, that the plastic casing explodes upon impact of a hard object and the little ball keeps going. And we talked about the red flight penetrators, which I believe are probably the best, those and the gamma lethals. But what I've done is I made a little thing to shoot here. That's a car automobile book. Like if you look in your glove box and pull your vehicle book out, it's one of those. I've got it taped tight. I've got it wrapped in a piece of typing paper. I've got it taped to a piece of micarta, and I have another piece of wood behind that, not very thick, just in case it goes through the micarta. There's the other piece of wood, and then this is the backstop. So what I'm gonna, to stay consistent, what I've decided to do is use the F4 Crosman brake barrel. Now I already know some pellets are faster than others. It's not about speed. This is going to be about penetration, to see which ones can make it all the way through. Now on the back of the book I've got it sectioned off just like I do on the front, with the name of the pellet on the back, so that when we turn it over we'll be able to see which ones did go through right away before opening the book up. But the ones that get caught inside, and I imagine some of them will probably not make it all the way through, but these are the best hunting pellets in 177 that I have, so I decided to use them. And it just happened to turn out that I had 16 out of the 30 something that I have to use for this test, because I think these are the best penetrators. I'm not going to say them. I'm just going to let you look, see which ones they are. I've got an example of one glued to the paper so you can see what they look like. And then we can also refer to that when we're looking at the back side of them. If they go through, we can tell what they are. I've already got them all lined out, sitting on top of each pellet tin. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna pause it. I'm going to shoot each one. I'm going to try to hit it dead center of each square that they're in, and that way it'll be the same on the back. And if they go through, we can tell pretty easily. But I'm going to go ahead and pause it, and I'm going to do 16 shots, and then I'll come back and we'll take a look and see what we got. Okay, so we've taken our 16 shots. I tried to get it as near to the center of each square, rectangle, whatever, as it is. And now we're going to take a look at it and kind of see what we got. If I can hold this phone. Okay. Looking at the back, I can see that one pellet made it all the way through. The red flight Crosman, the penetrators, right there. Well, it broke the back. I'm not sure. And there it is. It went all the way through. It went all the way through the micarta. So the little black piece is still in the book somewhere, but there's the projectile from it. It went all the way through. Went in there. And as you saw, I just picked it out the back side right there. Okay, one of them made it through out of all of those. Yep, it's the only one that did. Okay, I'm gonna pause it again for a minute. I'm gonna open the book up and see if there's anything worth looking at inside of it. Okay, I forgot to mention that the car book is about 1.25 inches thick. It's 250 individual pages. I had to count each page to see how many pages it was, and then I measured it, and it's about 1.25 inches thick. So 250 pages. And out of that, we know that the only one that went all the way through it is the Crosman red flight penetrators. So I've removed the top, I've removed the bottom, and we can plainly see on the bottom there that the red flight penetrator was the only one to make it through. And we can see from the front all the individual smacks from the front, and then as we roll it over on the back, we can see that that red flight penetrator was the only one that went through. So I'm just going to kind of quickly open this up and see where the rest of them kind of fell. I'm already seeing the Piranha, the Crosman Piranha 10.5. We're only just a few pages in, and it's already, I can see the back of the red flight penetrator shell right there. So far, that's all I could see. There's still the Piranha. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the Piranha out and set it up there. Looks like the H&N Barracuda is going to be probably the next one to pop out. Yeah, it did pop out and it fell on the ground. So I'm just gonna, there's for the Gamo, no, that's the Russian Tornado. That's the little casing for it right there, and there's the casing for the red flight penetrator that went all the way through. Still going. I can see that copper Magnum. Those ain't no joke. That thing got some penetration. So far, they're all still breaking paper and made it through this far. Okay, I'm trying to hurry. Wow, that copper Magnum broke up. Several little shards of it there. I can see the Gamo. The Gamo Lethal didn't even come out of its shell like it's supposed to. It broke up, but it didn't pop out of its, I guess it wasn't hard enough. If those hit a solid like wood or something, they'll separate just like those did, and that, because the little steel BB's missing, and I can tell it's still going through. I went ahead and pulled out the Power Flight and the Gamo Luxor. If I don't pull them out, they'll end up. Okay, wait a minute. This Russian red flight, that's the one that was glued on there. The one that I shot is that one. So it came out of its base too. Okay, I'm getting some Gamo Black Widow shrapnel. Boy, that thing went all to pieces too. Wow, some of those. This is going to be the RWS Super Point. Look at that. There ain't much left of that. This is going to be the Gamo Magnum. That's some good penetration. This is going to be the Gamo Rocket. The BB just now fell out when I set it down. This is going to be the Winchester 8 grain. It made a good show, and this is going to be the Gamo Gold Raptor. And you notice that those don't even deform, but it looks like it did the most damage as far as wound cavity go. This is going to be the lethal. That's the red flight that went through. This is the rocket. This is the Magnum. It looks like, okay, I did get it. Going all the way towards the rear. We still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, making it almost to the end. And it still looks like the Gamo Gold Raptor is doing the most collateral damage to the paper. I mean, that's the red flight, that's the Gold Raptor, that's the rocket, and the Gamo Magnum has just about lost its effect right there. So we keep going and to the very last pages, and tell you what, that Gamo Gold Raptor broke the paper on the last page, and there's where the red flight went through. So wow, that's totally not what I expected to see, but that's what it is. Them Gamo Gold Raptors, when they say that they penetrate, they're not kidding. That's no joke either. I'm trying to find the BB, the little BB head that come out of there, and didn't make it as far as I thought it would, and it may have already fallen out, but it did as good or better than most of them. So yeah, those little Russian tornado pellets, they're not any joke either. They got some good penetration. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. It was kind of interesting to do that. Sorry it took so long, but I really don't know any other way to do it. So, but the Gamo Gold Raptors and the Crosman Red Flight Penetrators, they were the top 2 in this test. So thanks for watching.